Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be meeting all the representatives from the media here. You are all aware, yesterday the election schedule was announced. So, as is the practice, we are having this press conference and we hope to be meeting you all very frequently and we will be interacting with you. Today, I'll just give an overview of some of the important aspects of our preparations and in general about the elections. You may be aware about this. We have a total of 13,17,632 voters, out of which 7,981 are service voters. Service voters basically means they are in the armed forces. They belong to Nagaland, but they are in the armed forces, so they are categorized as service voters. We have 2,315 polling stations in the state. You also know that the Commission is sensitive to the needs of the voters. They should feel comfortable when they come for voting. So our polling day is on 27th February. So arrangements are already being made by the district administration and the concerned department so that when the voters come, they have access to at least basic facilities. We call them assured minimum facilities for the voters. There should be ramps for people with disabilities. Volunteers will be available to assist the voters, drinking water. These are all the Commission also and CO's office and at the district level DOs, they all take a lot of care on this aspect. We'll be having 196 polling stations which will be women managed. So the entire polling party and even security personnel deployed there will be women. There will be 7 polling stations manned by the PWDs, persons with disabilities. And 57 will be model polling stations where, as you must have seen in earlier elections also, we try to give an enhanced experience to the voters. We try to give them a sense of what we often call it the festival of democracy. Election is called the festival of democracy. We also take care, the entire machinery so that senior citizens and persons with disability are also taken care of in this entire election process. So those who are 80 years and above, they are given the option, it's not compulsory, but it is an option given to them that they can exercise postal ballot facility, that is they can vote from home also. So our teams actually go to the residence and take vote from there. This you may have seen in earlier elections also. Similarly for persons with disabilities, also beyond a certain benchmark, those persons are also given that option of voting from home through the postal ballot facility. And if they come to the polling booths, there will be minimum facilities provided, like I mentioned, ramps will be there, priority in voting, volunteers to assist them. This is all a reflection of the society's concern which gets reflected in our system also, where we all have to take care of those who have special needs. You must also be aware about the C-Vigil app, where the citizens, the voters themselves can provide real-time information to our election machinery, to the administration, to the police, to the flying squads about any violation of the rules. For example, if there is any attempt at inducement or any other violation, then they can take photos real-time, take a video through this app, through their mobile, and it will immediately be available to the flying squads and the administration to take action on that. This is the C-Vigil mobile app. And for inducement-free elections, you must be aware every time the machinery takes a lot of steps. This time also, we have also been interacting, and when the full commission came, you all covered their visit also. They also interacted with various state and central enforcement agencies for a free and fair election. So this, I'm just, as an indicator, I'm telling you some names of these departments like State Police, State Excise, GST, and from the Central Government Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, CISF, Railway Protection Force, Income Tax Enforcement Directorate, Narcotics Control Bureau, Airports Authority, like this. And also for all of you, information for all of you, which you could disseminate further, though from our own machinery also we inform everyone that though EPIC is the photo identity card which the voters use, but in case the voter doesn't have EPIC, There are alternate documents which can be used for the process of voting. I'll quickly read out because it is a useful information for all of us. Aadhaar card, PAN card, Indian passport, Narega card, driving license. We'll give you this list, but just for discussion's sake, I'm reading out driving license, pension document, passbook with photo by bank or post office, smart card issued by RGI, health insurance smart card issued by Ministry of Labour, official identity card issues to MPs, MLAs or MLCs, unique disability ID card, and photo ID card by central or state government or by some public sector. You would also be interested to know that the Commission has also directed that in order to prevent any disturbance to the public or to prevent any public nuisance, the use of public address systems or loudspeakers or any sound amplifier during the entire election period, starting from the date of announcement, which was yesterday, and ending with the date of declaration of result. So during this entire period, all these loudspeakers or sound amplifiers will not be permitted at night between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So this night duration, these loudspeakers and all are not allowed between night 10 p.m. till morning 6 a.m. As you all know, COVID guidelines, even now, whatever existing guidelines of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, all of us have to follow. And we'll keep updating about the latest instructions in this regard. Schedule you already know, yesterday it was announced. Now 31st January, Gazette notification will be issued. Last date of filing nomination is 7th February. Scrutiny will be the next day, that is 8th February. 10th February is the last date for withdrawal. And 27th is the date of poll, counting 2nd March. This is the broad schedule you are aware of. I am also happy to share something interesting which, if you were there in the press conference with the Election Commission, but I would like to reiterate an interesting development that we are aware of two. You could also bring to our notice if you get to know about any more villages. Two villages. First, we heard about Nihakha village, which passed a resolution saying that they held a general public meeting, and then the general public pledged not to indulge in bribery in exchange for their votes in the coming state assembly elections. I am reading out from their resolution. And resolved to maintain clean election in the village. It has been notified that no candidate will be allowed to use money or other means to vie for votes in the village. This is Nihakha village under New Land district. Similarly, under Kohima district, Tizama village council also on 11th January, they also passed a resolution, declaration of Tizama village as clean election village. With regard to the subject stated above, the Tizama village had a general meeting on 11th January at the village council hall and have unanimously resolved to ban all forms of candidates setting party camps, distribution of money for vote and drinking alcohol in the jurisdiction of the village. We, the Tizama village council, shall strictly enforce the above resolution of the village. So we hope that more, we have sensitized our district machinery also, if more villages come forward and pass such resolutions. Through these and other steps, we hope that, and with the participation of all stakeholders, the voters, citizens, we hope to have free and fair elections in the true spirit of democracy and where there will not be any violence at all. Thank you very much. This is just a broad overview and then
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.